Also, Blasters, we're going to talk about this item here. This is the Tactikey. So it's taking your standard key that you probably utilize on a regular basis and actually making it into something that's fairly useful for you or your loved one. So if you have a loved one or somebody else, for myself, with my mother and my wife, they don't carry knives, so I did pick them up, these items. So this was actually introduced to me by Troy Wheatley. So he's been coming up on different sites for kind of giving people some insight as far as things that are going on. Thank you very much, Troy. But this one's going to be one that you can pick up in 4 different colors. So you have black, green, pink, and orange. And then they actually got picked up by Blade HQ as well, so you can get it through their site for $9.95. But one of the things that's interesting is if you go over to the Tactikey website, tactikey.com, you can actually get it for less than Blade HQ, which is not a very common thing to happen, but you can get 3 of them. So basically they have a buy 2, get 1 free. So that's going to be the option for you through their website directly, and I would recommend it. That's the way I went with it. So I got 1 for myself, 1 for my wife, 1 for my mother. So that's the way that I did that, because a lot of times for keys, they have the idea of, oh, just put a few of them between your fingers as you're walking to your car or as you're doing those type of things. But it's not very stable, that type of thing for it, as far as what you're going to do with those things. So granted, it might look somewhat intimidating. It's not going to really do much for you. So that's where we're going to go through a little bit of testing to actually see how this is. So I did set up some water bottles to see how this would function in a basic use, just to get a little idea of it. So that's what we're going to do right here. So granted, I used my key that is very dull, so if you can see that at all. So they do have an option for a sharpened key for $2 extra. So if you want to do that, that would probably work a little bit better on those harder materials. So it worked really well for this on the bottle. But for me, on the website it lists that you would actually hold it more in kind of by your knuckles. That really was not very natural for me. And then also, well, I did punch the handrail too, so that wasn't very good either. But when I tried that out, I went and actually used it in this fashion at first. Then I moved it to this fashion, which would be more of a standard forward punch. And then one other ways that I find actually might be beneficial is more in the palm. In this fashion, so you're still going to be having your key, you're still going to be, as you're using the key, be able to turn it, and it's actually a really good grip. So as the difference between having the other keys through your fingers or knuckle area, this is going to have a lot more grip to it than the previous setup. And then also you can kind of test it out. So if you're going to do this for yourself, see which orientation your key on your door is. So if it's going to be in an upward position, orientated that way. If you do it in the incorrect fashion, like I did, I actually had it with the combination on the bottom. You just push the key to the back side, so that actually will now push the key out if you can't just pull it out to the front side. So that does help out with that. So that's something that's recommended for this. So as you see, I already picked it up. No affiliation with these folks at all, but just really just trying to show you something that is part of my EDC now, and then it's something that's rarely available that I use on a regular basis as far as that key. So it's kind of their idea as far as kind of a mission statement to have something available and actually have a mindset for kind of that protection. And then there's something that, again, that you can have with you on a regular basis. So I guess why not have it be somewhat functional if you do need a self-defense situation. Check that out. I have this one set up for mine. Again, black, green, pink, in orange. Go to their website, Tactikey.com. So that's how it's spelling there. Tactikey. Check it out, see what you like, and then also if you want to get those additions as far as that Sharpened Key, then do that. And then, yeah, pick it up. Let me know what you think, and then also join the discussions down in the comments below. And thanks for your time.